So with the World Matchplay Darts starting this weekend, you're here to see my World Matchplay Darts first round predictions, so let's get straight into it. So starting off from the left to the right, starting off from the left end, starting off with the number 1 seed, Luke Humphries, then it's Ricardo Petresco. Obviously these two met in an absolute classic, didn't they, at the World Darts Championship. And if Humphries is not on it, then it'll be a close game. But I just think Humphries is too good. And as you see from my tournament predictions, I think looking at Luke Humphries half the tour, Luke Humphries should be reaching the final, in my opinion. And I think there's going to be a lot of players taking each other out in terms of the other half of the tour. Into the bottom half of the tour, which is why I went for Luke Humphries to win the whole tournament for me. He's the world number 1, best player in the world. Out of the countless major trophies he's won already, and he'll be too much for me for Ricardo Petresco. I'm going to go for a 10-4 win for Luke Humphries against Ricardo Petresco. But if Humphries don't turn up, and it's like the World Darts Championship game, I won't be shocked by that, to be honest with you. So up next then, obviously this is in tour bracket order. So the number 16 seed, Stephen Bunting, obviously the Masters champion this year. Stephen Bunting up against Ryan Joyce. Ryan Joyce, one of the qualifiers of thoughts. Stephen Bunting, Masters champion as well. Ryan Joyce, he's no mud, don't get me wrong, but I think Stephen Bunting, for me, will be, then I expect Stephen Bunting to get the job done there with a 10-5 win over Ryan Joyce. Up next, number 8 seed, Johnny Caton. The ferret, Johnny Caton, of course, the runner-up last year, using some international up against the, of course, the 5-time world champion, Wayne van Barneveld, of course. 50-50 game for me, because Johnny Caton not been in the greatest of form, not the form that won him the major trophies he's won, of course. And Wayne van Barneveld, not the same Barney, unfortunately, is it? That has been a 5-time world champion. There is a drop-off there from Barney. But 50-50, it's a 50-50 game. But as you can see, I've done for Wayne van Barneveld to get the win. I've done for a 10-7 win for Wayne van Barneveld to knock out the number 8 seed, Johnny Caton, in my opinion. But 50-50 game. The number 9 seed, Dimitri Vandenberg, and Martin Schindler. Look, people don't like Dimitri, and I understand why. And Dimitri Vandenberg, obviously he is the UK Open champion, of course. He's had previous joy the World Matchplay, former World Matchplay champion as well, Dimitri Vandenberg. So I would expect him to go far in this tournament, Dimitri Vandenberg. Up against Martin Schindler, depends which Martin Schindler turns up. If Martin Schindler can match Vandenberg's scoring power, then we've got a day on our hands, in my opinion. And I think we have got a day on our hands, but I think Dimitri Vandenberg will just do the job, in my opinion, 10-6 over Martin Schindler. Up next, number 4 seed, Durham Price against Dal Durney. Of course, these two have TI'd before on stage in the Prem League. Was it in one of the Prem League nights? I think it was years ago, where they did TI'd on stage and had to be kept apart. So it's going to be a bit of a game, isn't it, between the two of them. Both of them are passionate. Dal Durney always makes it a battle for anyone. So I know even though Dal Durney has chopped down the PDC rankings, at the end of the day, he makes it a battle for anyone, and this will be a battle and a scrap of a game. But I've done for Durham Price to win 10-7 against Dal Durney. Up next, number 13 seed, Watt Smith, the former Hooping Darts champion, of course. He's up against Josh Watt. For me, going to be a very good game. It will be a very good game, that one. High scoring game. Going to be a high scoring game as well. Both of them are power scorers. High scoring as well. But I've done for Josh Watt to win 10-6. And as you saw in my tournament predictions, I think Josh Watt will go quite far in the tournament, in my opinion. Up next, number 5 seed Nathan Aspinall, the defending champion. Nathan Aspinall up against Duke Woodhouse. Nathan Aspinall, after this tournament, is going to take a bit of a wet from tournaments with an elbow injury. So let's see how this elbow injury happens with Nathan Aspinall. It's unfortunate. It really is unfortunate. This is the second injury now for Nathan Aspinall in 2 years, where first time it was his shoulder, now it's his elbow. And with the way Aspinall throws as well, there was always going to be a bit of an injury there for me. And look, I think he gets the job done over Youth Woodhouse. Youth Woodhouse, decent player, but I don't think he's nowhere near. I think even a poor Aspinall should still beat Youth Woodhouse, in my opinion. So I've done 10-5 win for Nathan Aspinall into Youth Woodhouse. Up next, Danny Noppert against James Wade. I think that's going to be a 50-50 game as well. James Wade may have momentum. Obviously being the last qualifier. Of course, James Wade's been the 2007 champion here as well. 2007 champion. Danny Noppert kind of done off form, hasn't he, recently? He has kind of done off form recently, Danny Noppert. It's one of them games for me. James Wade from years ago beats Danny Noppert. I've done for Danny Noppert to beat James Wade 10-7. Now we move on to the other games. Mike Van Durham against Hugh Gator. I think it's on level to expectation. What a mad first game that is for first round. What a mad game for first round. But I've done for last year decider. I've done for a Sunday decider. Done for a tiebreak between Van Durham and Hugh Gator. It's going to be swing and win about, in my opinion. Either player can win the game. If Hugh Gator wins, I think he'll go far in the tournament. If Van Durham wins, as you saw from my tournament predictions, he could meet Brendan Doran, his nemesis. Brendan Doran, who loves beating the big players. So, I've done 13-12 win for Mike Van Durham to win 13-12. Obviously, I've only got 10 minutes through this and way through these. Brendan Doran then Shaw Cullen. Shaw Cullen's not been in the greatest of form. Brendan Doran, he's Brendan Doran, does what it says on the tin. I've done for Brendan Doran to beat Shaw Cullen 10-6. Done for Dave Chisnell to play out a tiebreaker against the solid Christopher Tassi. Done for a 13-11 win for Dave Chisnell. Peter White against Andrew Dildon. Done for Peter White to win against Andrew Dildon 10-5. Michael Smith, Darry Anderson. I've done for Darry Anderson to beat Michael Smith 10-7. But it will be a quality game. Chris Dorby against Whitty Headhouse. I think it will be easy work for Chris Dorby over Whitty Headhouse 10-3. Rob Twass against the talented Tian Van Veen. I've done for Rob Twass's experience. I've done for Rob Twass to reach the final, of course, of this tournament. So I've done for him to win 10-5 over Tian Van Veen. And Damon Hatter against Wayne Searle. Wayne Searle, for me, they're not being in the greatest form, but neither is Damon Hatter. Damon Hatter wasn't really convincing in the World Cup of Darts, but I've done for Damon Hatter to win 10-5 over Wayne Searle. So they are my match day. They're my world match play. First round predictions. Feel free to leave your predictions down below. I did waffle one for some of the games. It should have been more shorter than this, to be honest with you, but always does a bit of a more analysis done into the game. So feel free to leave your thoughts down below and your predictions down below in the comments.